welcome to the Soba Talk, and I'm here with Shako. So let me ask you guys a quick question. What is it that you want out of life? Why do you want it? And doing what you're doing today, have you achieved it? And if not, maybe you should take a look at something else. So I'm here with Shako. We actually went to high school together. So I want you all to get to know his story, which is a really impactful story, and really get to know him as well as I know him. So Shako, first question.
Yes, sir.
And first of all, thank you for coming to the show.
God.
Thank you so much for doing the interview. I understand you're very busy.
Thank you for having me.
Everything you're doing.
This is so awesome to be here with you, talking, especially after high school, and seeing how much you have achieved throughout, such a short time. It's inspirational.
Thank you, and vice versa. Feelings mutual.
Thanks, man.
All right, so tell the audience more about your story, and how did you achieve this? Now you're a songwriter, an artist, and really achieving that dream with. Look, a lot of people have that dream of becoming a singer, becoming a guitar player, or in that field in general.
Yeah.
So tell them your journey.
Well, my journey is simple. I've always been around music. It's very cliche at this point, but my dad is a musician, and he's been almost like a rock star in my mind. He's been touring all around the world, playing saxophone and he's also a DJ at the same time. So. Mm-hmm. He really knew how to brand himself. That's what I really recognize first is what in music people need to brand you. They need to know exactly who you are. So watching him, he was always my hero. And around when I was 14 years old, I picked up the guitar, and that was my first instrument. I wasn't very good at first.
I don't think anybody is.
Yeah. Then at 16 years old, I started writing my own music. And I think that's when we met, when I was around 16. I started, I was very shy. I wasn't very outspoken. I wasn't a performer. I remember I did my first talent show.
Oh, yes.
She saw
the talent shows.
Oh, so bad. Now that I remember.
I loved it, but in your head it was bad.
Yeah. So, that really helped me come out. Those were my first few stages of really going out there and, strumming my first two chords in front of people. And, as time went by, I've tried to do a lot of things other than music because, everyone has stories of, how music it's not gonna back you up very well in the future. There is no future in it, and it's extremely competitive, and the most talented people don't make it.
Yeah.
And all of that stuff is true. But I figure that the people that do succeed in music, no matter what they do, they know exactly what they want, and they know exactly how to target it, and they achieve it quicker than ever, almost overnight. That's why you hear about overnight success a lot. So I started with the love of my music. I started teaching music, started performing my own music, and I started really going out there and performing it for other people. And I've noticed that I actually have a knack for this, and that I have stamina doing this, that I can do it every night, I can perform every night, and I can network and show my face to as many people as possible, and just make sure that people know who I am and what I'm here to do. And I feel like that's the really important, that's the biggest hurdle, is to claim who you are as a musician.
Nice.
Yeah.
Wow. So, that you see already you're giving us a lot of information on what it is to face the obstacles you do in the music world. Yeah. How did you get over those obstacles? What things did you learn from your other ventures? What really taught you to go through that wall and get to where you are today?
Well, it's actually really funny that you mentioned that because I started looking at music from a standpoint that musicians don't look at it at. Most musicians look at it from a standpoint and it's like, it's this big creative thing that it's like just pure talent. It's all about how good you are, and it is that for sure. You definitely need to be talented and creative. Yeah. You need to be a creative person. You need to write every day. You need to collaborate as much as possible so you grow as an artist. But what they don't know is music is a business at the end of the day.
Yeah.
And you need to network like in any business. You need to promote yourself like in any business. You have to have your cards ready anytime. You have to have materials up for people to know who see. things that people can buy, like a CD, and all that kind of stuff. So at the end of the day, you know, you have to map it out like it is a business, and you have to have a roadmap of where you want to be, just like in any business. Like this month, I want to hit this number, or you know, it's not just mumbo jumbo. It's you really have to know where you're going with your music.
You gotta paint that vision.
Yeah, you really have to paint that vision. That's really the main thing. And if you don't treat it like music is a business, then you're bound to just teeter off and stop doing it. You know, and that's a sad thing. That's when you've given up like that.
Wow.
Yeah.
Okay, cool. So what's your reason why?
My why?
Your why? You're like, why music? What gets you up in the morning to continue to go and go and go until it gets done? Like I like to mention on my Instagram.
Yeah.
Keep going until it's done.
Man, the why is the biggest thing ever. It's if your why isn't strong enough, you will give up, because life, especially life in the music industry or any industry, will hit you hard, and you will be derailed if your why isn't strong enough. My why is, I feel like I have something to say that makes me feel. My why is so strong that I feel like I have to share it with the world with my music, and it hasn't made me give up with all the stuff that's happened to me personally. You know, this past year I've gotten sick. I had stage 2 lymphoma, which isn't the deadliest disease, but it took a lot out of me, and it made me rethink a lot of things. It made me really see, kind of pause for a second, take a break, and really see how to get at life and how to go back into music. So my why is, I want to make sure that my message and how music makes me feel, that I spread that to as many people as possible. And when I do that, it only solidifies my why even more.
It makes you feel whole.
It makes me feel whole and validated almost,
Yeah, I know.
Not likes on Instagram, but my why.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Wow, that, you know, like I said, you're going to get an impactful story today. And it's crazy, you know, seeing you at 16 and where you are today. You've grown so much.
Thank you, Alex. Thank you.
So much.
Thank you.
And you know, you could be an inspiration to a lot of people. You're already an inspiration to me as your friend.
Thanks.
And you know, I really like where you're going and where you're taking this. Because you will be successful. If you declare it now, you will be.
You gotta know it's all in here.
And you already have so much success with almost just, you know, scratching the surface, you know? And it was tremendous having you, and you know, this interview, although it was short and quick, I think we got a lot out of it.
Right. Great.
All right. So, you know, what quote stuck with you, and what quote can you leave with the audience?
Sure. I've always stuck with this. The more you know, the more that you know that you actually don't know a lot. So try to learn as much as possible, because then you will know that there's so much in this world to grasp and suck up. So just keep sucking it up, I guess.
Just keep sucking it up.
Yeah, that's my quote right there. But yeah, just, you know, make sure that you are a student your entire life. No matter how successful you become, no matter where you go, be a student, learn as much as possible, and it will humble you for the rest of your life.
Yeah, wow. You know, that's crazy. You know, the most successful people always say the same thing.
It's
they ask a question and they shut up.
Yeah, that's pretty much it.
Yeah. Wow, that's crazy. So, where can we find you on Instagram? And
Sure. You can find me at Shako_music, and you can find me at Shako_music everywhere. Just very short and simple. It's spelled SHAKO_music.
All right, perfect. Well, that was Shako, and I hope you got a lot of it. I got a lot of it. And remember, make the choice whether you want to be an entrepreneur or not. I think entrepreneur is better. But, all right, guys. I'll see you guys soon. Thank you so much.